at first sight. I want to think about that. I want to know all the things about that. Because this is my life. In my life, I want to plan things and I want to create it. Not just going to happen like that. And according to me, there is no such thing like that. Love at first sight. According to me, okay, I'm not going to love anything at first sight. And I have my own opinions for that. And my own, I don't know, I'm going off from the topic or not. This is my first time being like this. Yes, I have taken seminars and all in my colleges, but it's not like this. You people are totally strangers, and if I'm doing anything wrong, I'm really sorry for that. And I don't know that I'm qualified or not. Anyway, thank you. Thank you.
So Toastmaster Arun, your topic is, if your business partner was unethical but making good money, would you continue with him? If your business partner was unethical but making good money, would you continue with him? Toastmaster Arun Kumar.
Master, Toastmaster of the evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
Ethics and business. These are not mutually exclusive. Both should be aligned. If this is business, ethics should fit with it. As a person who gains some knowledge of project management, I would say ethics is the prime funda and prime factor of business. We can have politics, we can have rivals, we can have competitions in our business, even if we are partners. But competition, politics, all should rely on this principle ethics. We can have healthy competitions. You can have healthy politics. You can make, by being partner, X and Y, X can make more money. Who cares? Business should grow. How? That should be with a proper, ethical, positive relationship. So I do agree on the point. Ethics, yes. Business, if other person makes the money out of ethics, I need to get the partnership with that friend. Otherwise, I can go and grow it out.
How about our division director, Toastmaster Altaf? Would you like to participate?
He was sparing me also.
Let our club experience you.
If you could be invisible for a day.
So, Toastmaster Altaf, your topic is, if you could be invisible for a day, what would you do? If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do? Toastmaster Altaf.
Dear Table Topics Masters, fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
What is that you all love to be? As an individual, like to be some demigod, or like to be a Superman, or do you like to be top politician and change something, social engineer? What is that you want to be? You see every day something happen, you feel that urge to go and change. But when we have an urge to change, sometimes we assume something that, for example, when we talk about India, we assume the government is not doing something because everywhere we feel there is corruption. But have we seen things? When we go to any department, we see that everything is hanky-panky, everything is working fine. But when we start sitting there and watching things, then we see there is something problem in the system. So always we feel, sometimes I feel myself, it is better to have some information beforehand before we speak. So it is better if we could be, I could be invisible. I would love to go into such sections like medical fraternity. Back in India, it is very bad things. I would like to be invisible and go to the ICU and see what the doctors really do. Whether they check the patients or just come and sign there and see, oh, I visited and take the 1,000 rupees for visiting. It is, I sometimes feel I could change at least one section at a time by being visible and going down there and seeing the system firsthand. Because way back 2 years back, I was sitting in a hospital during the same period of time and trying to help my father bounce back to good health. But ultimately, after 25 days of struggle after his operation, he never bounced back, but he left us. But this warning was given to me by my nephew, who was a doctor, saying that the system is run there, you need to be careful. So going back, I said, if I could be invisible and verified and rectified, probably my father would have been here today. More day.
I think we have some more time, so I would encourage few more audiences to become a table topic speaker. So Toastmaster Sulfikar, the topic is your holiday plans for this year. Your holiday plans for this year. Toastmaster Sulfikar.
Private topic master, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Once again, I want to be to all of you. This time for me there is no holiday because I am the father of newborn baby now. So now I'm taking care of my baby now because yesterday Mr. Deepak regarding some new road. I was saying that I'm too busy, but I'll try my best to come for the today's meeting. But like I got some time because my wife is taking care of her for some time because mostly she's not getting any time for cooking because normally she's taking the cooking after I came from my office. So today I'm so happy that I can participate in the Toastmaster of the today Toastmaster meeting. Apart from holiday, only I'm taking holiday during Friday. Just going for some Dubai or somewhere else and finish my holiday because my other kids also they are eager to take some holidays, especially from me because they are after the school vacation they want to take some break from UAE. But unfortunately, because of some reason, we cannot go outside the UAE. So we are staying here. Like inshallah, next year we are going to take a long holiday somewhere in India. Probably we are just thinking about the new holiday destination. Thank you.
Thank you. That's good. Yeah. So Toastmaster Vivek, your topic is, if you were granted one magical power, what would you pick? If you were granted one magical power, what would you pick? Toastmaster Vivek. because I think something similar to the topic.
It's a magic.
This magical power is not invisible.
Tabletop master, fellow members, division director, area directors. Good evening once again.
Good evening.
The magical power, if I get, if I want to pick, I will pick to delete the sorrow of the humankind. Some kind of magical power is there. Definitely, I took that to remove the sorrow from all of the mankind. I think by giving some solutions or some money or whatever, maybe some other kind of issues, people are always at some time they are in sorrow, they are in vulnerable situations, and they all want to be happy always. So such kind of magical power is getting, I think that will be beneficial, more beneficial for all mankind. Most of the problems solved from this help. Maybe the sorrows or other issues in each and every family, or even our Toastmasters families are there. So the magical power, I know that it is not easy to solve, even we got a magical power to solve the problem. The problem will once solve, another problem or another issues are created. So one time I am solved, another time this same person will come with another issues. This is what happening in this world. Today I am happy, tomorrow not happy. Again I am happy, I don't happy the next day. But at least we can resolve the problems, our sorrows of mankind. That will, I think, will be credit for me to serve mankind.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek. How about our club president, Toastmaster Rajesh? Toastmaster Rajesh Palekere, your topic is, what was the most difficult choice in your life? What was the most difficult choice in your life? Toastmaster Rajesh.
Master, fellow members, once again good evening. The most difficult choice was 20 years back. Offered in the Gulf. And I never thought of coming out of the country. At that time, I don't know. It was very difficult because at that time I was with my parents and with my family, and I was newly married. So I was not willing to come here, but only the monetary thing was attractive. It was a very difficult situation for me to select from the Gulf or continuing in India. And after all these 20 years, I regret for that choice which I made. Now also I feel I should have continued in India. But I already made the wrong choice. That was the wrong choice I made. Sorry.
Thank you. Thank you all for your participation, and over to you.
So Toastmaster Maligarjun. So related to our today's theme of the meeting, self-marketing. So what is your opinion about self-marketing? Your personal opinion.
I do feel that we should do self-marketing. Basically, see, we are brought up in such a way that never tell about yourself or something. But you know, in these times, I do feel that right from home to the office, to your social circle, to your friends, everywhere definitely you need to do a calculated self-marketing. Like for example, I can tell you in these times or difficult times, people in the organizations, there are much more brilliant people doing work on the backside who are not projected to the management, but they will be much more capable just because they do not tell about themselves or actually staying at the same place. And we find like a lot of those people, you know, eventually getting frustrated in their life. Who are to be blamed? They themselves are to be blamed to a lot extent. Okay? But at the same time, over marketing is also not good. If you do not possess a particular thing, do not do your self marketing, you will end up in a wrong place. You need to do self marketing with your family as well. Okay, so I do feel that yes, it's essential in these days.
Essential. So you are also a marketing person.
I basically belong to the marketing field, so I do self marketing a lot of times. So.
Not just self-marketing, all kind of marketing.
Okay, thank you so much. Marketing of not self-marketing is important.
So let's go for some marketing related methods. Some of the tips for self-marketing. Use testimonials. We have seen some testimonials. So in our biodata, we can also put some testimonials. Or if you have any website, you can put self-marketing. Utilize social media. Social medias are nowadays very popular. We all are using social media. So social media, not just talking, but you can put your career or your skills or your abilities that can pass through the social medias. There was an article came from in India, in which the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is talking that don't use social media for self-marketing. I have recently studied, but actually what he is telling that he was talking about a ceremony that is inaugurating the Pulse Polio program. So he is indicating that, he was indicating that to inform something, use social media. But to market, don't use social media. Why? After giving the kids the pulse, the polio drips, and taking the photo and using through the or selling through the social medias that I am participating there, that is not important here. Call the or inform the all families. For that you use that social media. Not I am giving some kids that polio drops and messaging through or displaying through Facebook and other things are. Our Prime Minister, Indian Prime Minister was asking to stop social media misusing like this. So whenever you use social media for self-marketing, be careful for what purpose you are talking. I already mentioned that goals of self-marketing before few slides. Post a resume online. This is another tips. Use online forums, not only online forums. Our career-related lot of forums are there. I am myself in a forum member of procurement forum. My career is in procurement. I am an area secretary for Blue Ocean procurement. So like that, HR-related forums, engineering-related forums, that all you can use for self-marketing. Make self-marketing a habit. That is also we want to do. But myself, I never use as a self-marketing person. I am always an introvert. But later I come to know, once we stand somewhere, self-marketing is very important. That is why I also learn more about self-marketing. Market with others. This is one of the tools. One of the slides I have found, you can't find your voice if you don't use it. Another important thing I have seen that content is king, but promotion is queen. This is related to my topics, self-marketing. Now we have completed our table topics. So we want to know the timing of each participant. So would you please, Toastmasters, please explain the timing of each participant?
Good evening once again. Here is my report. Toastmaster Deepak Joseph took 1 minute 59 seconds. Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar took 1 minute 31 seconds. Toastmaster Naufel took 1 minute 18 seconds. Toastmaster Agil took 1 minute 57 seconds. Toastmaster Arun Kumar took 2 minutes 7 seconds. Toastmaster Altaf took 2 minutes 35 seconds. Toastmaster Sulfikar took 1 minute 24 seconds. Toastmaster Vivek took 2 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Rajesh Padikar took 1 minute 1 seconds. Except Toastmaster Altaf, others are qualified for the vote.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Sulfikar. It's wonderful telling about the timing. So now we can vote for the participants who are not voted and can cast their vote. And for the prepared speeches, there is no competition. For the evaluator also, one. So all are unanimously elected, both members. And related to table topics, I think the voting is completed. Now let us go for the reports. The report is for the benefits of guests, and members. Whatever the roles we have participated, the final reports the role players are going to tell. So let us welcome Toastmaster Arun Manikandan for his roles as a webmaster, grammarian, and also accountant. Let us welcome Toastmaster Arun Manikandan.
Good evening. Good evening.
Here's my report. The first one I said word mustard. I know this only Toastmaster Arun Kumar used one time the word other don't use that word. And the next one I said grammar. I didn't notice anything known in the grammar and any related words. Also, I notice anything. And the next, the accounter, the way that you can use it's written. And Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar used 5 times. In Toastmaster Mallikarjun used 1 time and 4 times. Toastmaster Deepak Joseph used 2 times. Toastmaster Naufal used 1 time and 1 time. And Toastmaster Akil used 2 times. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster. I would like to know your opinion about self-marketing nowadays.
Actually, I don't know the self-marketing because my career is different. It's automobile. I don't want to meet any or customers like that. I want to give the instruction to my colleagues and get the proper quality in mind. I want to make sure there is a 100% quality after the work. That's why I don't know about the self-marketing. But today meeting, I get something about the self-marketing.
I got it's not a product, it's selling the product of any companies. This is selling ourselves, our knowledge, skills to pass for getting new jobs or higher levels.
Yeah, during my job, it's one of the things. Sometimes the reception they will call me for explaining about our product, the quality and what the options are there. Then that's the only thing. I think this is also the marketing, right? We want to explain to about our market, the quality and the options. Like I think this is also the self-marketing.
I think you can.
You can self-marketing.
Yeah. Among the employees office.
Yeah.
Organization. Okay, thank you. Now the next program is award ceremony. So award ceremony. It's only one category is going for today's award ceremony, that is 10 topics speeches. So for that I would like to welcome Toastmaster Rajesh Pallikar, Toastmaster our Division Director, Toastmaster Altaf, and Director Toastmaster Mallikarjun. So who will be the winner of today's table topic speeches? Any guess?
Already got that.
Therefore,
We are the losers.
Therefore, award giving, not receiving. So, this jointly two persons are qualified. One is our guest Akil. So this is both are qualified for now our awards and is finished. Next program. Now let us wait. The meeting was around more than 1.5 hours. It's going to adjourn. Before that, what was the meeting? Whether it is good or bad, whether we want to improve this So all things. Let us.
Yes,
Okay, after that.
and then first people guest for them.
Okay, then let us go for the introduction of guests about our meetings. So all the guests are come one by one and say about your opinions, how and whether you are interested to join the Toastmasters and you have any feelings about grow our clubs. All things you can come. So let us go one by one. Toastmaster, yes. Now, please come and give your.
Good evening. First of all, I have to say I'm very impressed for this one because I got that much courage when I was standing in first time. Not like that now I am standing because I realized it's something I will get. So I'm very impressed with this one. This session is getting more courage. That's all.
Next.
Hi, good evening everyone.
Good evening.
I just listening everyone was speaking about all the topics. I got so much information about the self-marketing as well as how we can just create some things about the topics which are really and immediately we will get some ideas and we want to deliver. So let's make some changes. Of course, we will get some confidence. So in my opinion, in future it will be help to improve our stuff. We would like to join actually. So thank you very much for this.
Next guest, Akhil.
Hi. As I said before, I didn't know where I'm going and what I'm going to do in this meeting. And now I think I have some clear picture about Toastmasters and all. And the great thing is that you guys awarded me with a trophy for my.
So that you join.
Yeah, I'll definitely go for that. And really thank you for that, for this appreciation. And I think it will make some changes in my future. And I don't know how to join and what other things. I will tell Mr. Dinesh about this. And really thank you for giving me a space in here and taking me a part of this. Okay.
Thank you all guests. Now let us hear from our general evaluator about our meetings today. So welcome Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vivek. Before proceeding, there seems to be a small correction in the agenda. It says 9:53 to 9:55 the general evaluation, which I would like to say needs to be corrected. Probably 10 minutes is too less. Probably 2 minutes is too less. We'll give 10 minutes. 10 minutes is too less, I'll say. Anyhow, as I walked into this venue, it was a fantastic location. We have a good venue. Some of the Toastmasters, some of the meetings we have attended, they are challenged with regard to venue. As I walked in, before proceeding for the benefit of guests, what is the general evaluator? I did say before. Just to reiterate, general evaluator evaluates everything and anything in the meeting and gives all feedback so that we improve our Toastmasters process. It is like a quality inspector giving you a report on how it could be done better and more exciting and more fun. Don't take it as we are criticizing anything. It is just we need to improve to be better speakers, to be better Toastmasters. The Toastmaster of the evening, the president was delivering his speech. As I walked in, a bit late, then he introduced the Toastmaster of the evening handed over the podium to him. The Toastmaster of the evening called the guests and asked them to introduce the guests. I should say they were very confident. Toastmaster Akil, already I am taking you as a Toastmaster. The guests Akil, Abbas and Nofal introduced themselves very confidently. The next role player was the timer. Toastmaster Zulfikar Ali meticulously explained his role as the timer of the day. He had a script, which is a good sign. It is always good to give a script so that every member knows what his role is. It is a good procedure what you follow here. Then the word master, the counter and the grammarian all clubbed into one. Toastmaster Arun Manikandan. Very jovial person, smiling, smartly dressed, and delivered each of his roles very meticulously. And he even gave the feedback at the end of the meeting, very meticulous feedback in the same smiling and jovial manner. Very good Toastmaster Arun. Thought for the day by Toastmaster Dinesh Kumar. If I could summarize your thoughts, you wanted to say if you feel you could make a difference to someone, don't hesitate. Go ahead. Follow your heart before it is too late. A good message with a good story, a little summation at the end would have made some wonders to Toastmaster Dinesh. Moving on to the next role player, that is the speaker, Toastmaster Arun, very confident, well delivered, methodical. He started his speech with 4 questions: what you would like to do, travel, leisure, exercise, yoga. Then smartly moved on to say how yoga is good for health, happiness and peace of mind, and how you could practice yoga. He in fact had a prop, the mat, and he went on to say the good benefits of it and his product and how you could sell it. The evaluator, his evaluator Toastmaster Rajesh Palikere, clinical evaluation. But just I would like to add to all, the challenge of any evaluation is to the speaker, when he does a lot of efforts in delivering his project, we need to methodically note down and see how we could give a good points and also some points for scope of improvement, because everyone comes here to get some feedback. So that is the challenge. We need to find that aspect and give him some points for improvement. But nevertheless, Toastmaster Rajesh had a very clinical evaluation. I have a little grey on the objective, which we will discuss later. Moving on to the next role player, the table topics, well organized by Toastmaster Arjun. He had some innovative method of handling it in the chits, and you pick whatever you want, you don't blame him. So it was a very unique method. Everyone attempted it very well. Big round of applause to each one. Table topics is it is not everyone's cup of tea. So what I saw even the guest and each and every member attempted it. Going on to something about the venue. As I said, it's a good location, a little outskirts. I was wondering if, when I entered, I was a little surprised to find the podium here. Why not the podium there? I don't know. I think you can fit in there. If you can fit in, everyone will fit in.
The reason being, if you are planning to put some projectors,
you have a space there.
Like, it won't look.
You have a space there.
That's there, but like having AC behind and all those things, that's very. The first meeting was on a Sunday morning.
I think because what happens is when someone opens the door, he disturbs the speaker.
Yeah.
That is one challenge. That is one big negative what will happen.
I think probably we can reshift this podium on the right hand side.
No, still the speaker is disturbed. There is a big negative what will happen. Think over it, and just my suggestion. I was wondering what the 4 trophies are. I know one is for. We don't have a humor speech. I don't know what is the 4 trophies for. Anyway, it is good to see trophies there. I was feeling a little thirsty. At least more, if you have a common water bottle, please, just for the benefit of everyone. We had a thin audience. I think it's because of the new schedule. We have challenges everywhere, not only your club, it is everywhere. But what the VP or someone would do is ask everyone, put everyone's name there and the day, whole year, month, and ask everyone to put their leave schedule. So you know who is going on vacation when, so you know what to expect. Nevertheless, as a PM, we had a good thought, that is self-marketing. Each one of us should market Toastmasters. We can put a roll-up banner down here itself. When everyone comes for the Malayalee Samajam, they can see what is Toastmasters and walk in. You could have some good flyer done, take a color printer and put it stuck there in the notice board telling what Toastmasters is, and give your give your president, VP, their names and mobile numbers there. So anybody can call and attend the meeting. You can say when you can, when is the next meeting you can put there. So if that is a marketing aspect, you could do that. And when you have time at your disposal, try to do some education session. You can put up some videos of international speech, or you can put up, do a round robin session. It is fun and everyone likes it. Is like a tall tale, you can take anywhere. Or you can do some education session. Advanced Toastmasters can conduct some education session. And I saw the videos, photographs click. It needs to be put up in the social media as well. And if time permits, you can you have a videography there. That's good. I didn't notice that before. And also, wherever I go, I urge people to visit other clubs. From the division, what we are doing is we are giving a schedule of the meetings, upcoming meetings every day, which are the meetings at what time. Toastmaster Shamima has put up in the WhatsApp group. You could copy it to your respective clubs as well. We intend to give a 2-month schedule, that is August and September. Again, month end August, we will give September and October. So every 2 months schedule we will give. So you can just, if you share it with your members, they can say who is meeting when. If possible, they can attend any meeting as a guest. If you want to attend Abu Dhabi chapter, you can attend as a guest anytime usually. And any other, I want ISC as a guest. It is good to go and visit other clubs, because when you visit other clubs, you will learn. And we should market Toastmasters. It helps. Why are we here for? We are here to develop ourselves, to develop our communication, leadership skills. Do you attend Toastmasters only for leadership or communication skills, or do you learn something else, Toastmaster? What is that you learn other than communication and leadership for the benefit of guests?
While being a Toastmaster.
Yes, while being a Toastmaster.
Yeah. See, first thing, these two aspects are there. We can be good leaders as well as leadership, as well as communication. These two aspects are there.
The thing is, you motivate when someone is a...
See, there is a major point. There are certain traits, qualities we are adding. This is one very important point. Automatically, we will be in a situation wherein always we motivate, irrespective of we are at home, we are in the office, we are in the other community. That is one thing. This is one major quality I learned in the last 3 years. And positive thing. This is a miracle what Toastmasters give us. Because whatever is the situation, see, he explained what he comes from that disaster situation today, and he explained that again he is motivating us and giving some hints. Okay, tomorrow you should be like this. None other than the Toastmasters in this community can do this.
So very major aspect what you learn in Toastmasters, not only speaking and communication. When someone comes and explains, delivers his project speech, he could touch upon some life experiences, how he tackled it, how he bounced back from his from his lows to the highs, how he came out of his comfort zone. These are things which we pick, and when we are faced in that situation, we connect with Toastmasters, Arun, Arjun or Rajesh, whoever has delivered, they have handled it this way in their life. It is not we alone, we are not the one who are facing this for the first time. They have faced it, they have handled it. Probably let us move ahead with those thoughts. I mean, we are more stronger when we face those situations. So this is one of the major aspects which I have seen in my career with Toastmasters. I have attended so many meetings, so many events, so many contests. This is one of the very positive aspects. You get motivated, you get, you feel your motivation to come out of a comfort zone and connect and bounce back. That is something very positive. And all this comes at 6.35 dirhams per hour. Because $90 you pay for a year. The rest delta is your food bills. Okay, and in Abu Dhabi chapter we pay 500 dirhams. I mean, if you take the actual food bill, which they charge us restaurant 35 dirhams into 26, it is nearly 8,000 and odd. We pay 1,000 dirhams. The 500 dirhams is semi-quarter for 6 months. 1,000 we pay. It is very cheap. And something which I need to, which I should really appreciate is your agenda. Very meticulous, very meticulous. Even the dress code is written there, which I would say from formal to smart casual. A small correction there because it is summer. But very meticulous. Word of the day is put up there, even put up here. Members should wear their badges for every meeting. Very good. And mobile numbers are given, your Facebook, even the Facebook link is, which I have not seen anywhere else, not even in my club, home club, don't worry, it is very meticulously done. Only thing is, general evaluator needs more time, he needs to give you feedback. Please give him his due time. That is something which I need to, which I have urged with you. And with regard to dress, other than if your project speech requires this, you need to wear smart casual dress. Of course, you had your project speech wanted that because we are marketing ourselves. When we come smartly dressed, we project a good image to others. Nevertheless, it was a very well conducted meeting, very good agendas and a lot of enthusiasm, and I can say you are very jovial Toastmasters. I can to sum it out. With this, I hand it over back to the Toastmaster evenings. Before that, I missed Toastmaster evenings. A couple of aspects which I need to say. Very good thought, very good team you had. You involved the role players, and the tips were very good. The first slide which I thought you had many long sentences, avoid long sentences, put a few points and you explain. Other than well delivered, well conducted and a very good thought that is self-marketing. Congratulations. A big round of applause.
It's time for wind-up meeting, so let us invite our president for a closing ceremony. For the next meeting. Anybody wants to be the Toastmaster of the week for next meeting? Any project speakers?
Project 7.
Any other? You are doing project? No. Vacation. What about Dinesh Kumar? No projects? Sir, you are doing project? Vacation. Our people are going for vacation. But George will come back. We can approach. Okay, what about Sulfika? You have any roles?
Yeah, I can take the table topic.
Okay.
And only got 7. Okay, then we can next meeting we can finalize. So let us welcome Toastmaster Rajesh Parikar for the closing of the meeting.
Good evening. Today's meeting area director is there, division director is there. So the ambience has become very positive and energetic. So we expect all these senior members in the regular meeting so that our guests will get impressed to join. Do you have any option? With that, we will adjourn this meeting of our 1:15.
Refreshments we have arranged in the
We will take time. We also thought, but I didn't work.
Just everyone. Can I just seek your attention? Just I need 1 minute. See, actually, we normally have the snacks in our regular meetings at the end of the meeting. Now, this is a new venue for us, so we are about to have this from the following meeting. So I just request all of you to kindly have to join us for the snacks in the cafeteria, just below in the same campus. Okay, so see you.